Very few people are walking the trail. I can't put this. I gotta make sure this don't fall down on the wind, don't blow it over. Oh, and of course. Now you look out for Meth Heads. They're all around. Okay, Meth Heads. My favorite issue, maybe one day we will no longer talk about Meth Heads. I doubt it. It's funny, I was talking to a person, imagine me talking. And next thing you know, the individual had a dog, I had a dog, and a female Meth Head walked by and said, "You should look after the dog's leg. You better have that look after." Yeah, I plan to. So next thing you know, he's doing much better. Next thing you know, I told the individual I was talking with, I said, the Meth Heads should look after themselves, never mind other people's dogs. Another issue, this morning, you can't make these stories up. Tim Horton, person passed out. There was about 4 or 5 passed out at Tim this morning. It's cold, it's windy. And so anyway, focus. So a guy woke up, wanted to talk to management. He said, "My bike got stolen." I'm sorry. He should have said, "My stolen bike got stolen." That's much better. Management said, "Well, what do you want us to do?" Well, they're going to open an investigation, the police, of a Meth Head that lost his stolen bike. Anyway, and then we're coming down to violence. I was talking to somebody in a business establishment, and a Meth Head come to me and said that they were going to burn my house down. Burn my house down, not my house, but the building I live in, they're going to burn it down. The individual said, "What did he just say?" Anyway, the individual has some pull. So, individual almost banned the person from the establishment, and then the person, "Well, I'm sorry. It's turning to violent. They're going to start burning people's houses. They're going to start, the violence is going to go after the citizens on the street by the Meth Heads. Now, Moncton is an individual that said they should put the food shelter, the food bank, or the soup kitchen in the industrial park. Well, I tell you, that individual has 7 businesses, 2 kids, trying to survive, and what happens? He started receiving threatened email that we're going to get him. How dare he suggest that Meth Heads be moved in the industrial park? He has 7 businesses, and you know what? 5 or 7. The way he sees it, the Meth Heads are going to destroy it, and he'll have to shut them down because of Meth Heads. Fredericton, downtown Fredericton, was told they had a meeting, and next thing you know, right from the start, "Oh, the homeless." He said, no, they're not homeless. They're drug addicts. They're not homeless. But the activists, no, it's, how dare you not call them homeless? They are homeless. They're not homeless. They choose to be homeless. Rule number 1 by a Meth Head: do not follow rules. Now, you know Service New Brunswick downtown, that's going to be shut down next year. Reason is the Meth Heads, they're going to move. Service New Brunswick is going to move from downtown Fredericton. Majority of the reason is the new owner of the building won't mention no culture, no nothing. Anyway, they're the one that allowed the so-called warming center, or the cartel, to be moved in there. So the government says, all right, we're out of here. So they're moving out from downtown Fredericton. One of the reasons is the Meth Heads, again. So, isn't that nice? A family riding a bicycle in the cold wind. Don't see that too often. Don't have any smartphone at home? Okay, focus, Charles. But the bottom line here, again, the issue of crystal meth is getting bad, is going to get worse. Downtown Fredericton, oh, another thing, Moncton, there's hundreds of meth heads patrolling the street, not the police, the meth heads, patrolling the street in Moncton after sunset. The citizens are forced inside their home. They lock the doors, the windows. They're in fear. The meth heads around the street. But there's no cops around. Of course not. But the city wants them to pay property tax. But there's no cops. And the cops can't do nothing anyway because the meth head has rights. This is why I'm at the legislator. The government got to change the Mental Health Act because they're brainwashing the public. Well, it's like that in Vancouver. Well, it's like that all across the country. They got the bigger population. Here in New Brunswick, we're just a small, tiny area. And meth heads are invading this tiny area. They got rights, and the citizens don't. So really, the government got to change the Mental Health Act. That, never mind these stupid goddamn rights, that they could grab them, put them in an institution, and a set of professional will decide when he or she is better to go out there. But you have this so-called doctor, Sarah Davidson, and the Joan Kingston, and just stating, oh, they have rights. They have, like Joan Kingston. She allowed tents to be beside the medical clinic a couple of years ago. And that's where it all started. And Sarah Davidson come out with her so-called recovery center. I've never seen so many drug dealers in all my life. Anyway, legislature opens Tuesday. Is this place going to be surrounded by meth heads? Stay tuned. Why are you turning your back on my bullshit?